All right, we're going to get started. So, just one more region to go. Shouldn't take long. More flames, more. That's not what it's supposed to be called. So we're in region 9 already. It shouldn't take long to get this going, and to get to the kingdom. Turn my phone down here. Keep chat open just in case somebody comes in. Been promoting the channel a little bit in hopes that get some more viewers. Not something I'm always comfortable doing, but I'm hoping to build at least a small community here. And this is probably the last video I'm going to put up on YouTube after streaming, because everything else after this session is probably going to be stuff that I've already covered on YouTube. So, yeah, so we'll probably just do this for about an hour. It shouldn't be too crazy long, because we don't have very long to go. There's a lot of cumulative trophies we could work on, but at this point, since we don't have any spoiled fish, and we're already in region 9, it'd be kind of hard to work on the ailments, and the death trophies. I mean the deaths that you need for that trophy. Learn the hard way. We could do them, but it just would add time, and I don't want to make you guys sit through that. I figured, why don't we just barrel through and we'll get to the end, and then it's something I can take care of on a different stream. Maybe we'll do a bunch of endless runs where we just go and we get every death. The problem is 2 or 3 of those deaths you can't get until you get to colder regions, which usually don't hit for a while. And I'm definitely not going to do an endless run and wait until I'm 100 miles in and then just die, because that's a waste of time. So maybe we'll do them in the Animal Friend campaign run, or maybe we'll do like a third campaign where we take care of that. But for now, we're just gonna barrel through and try to get what we can. The other thing is, with Crafty, with a bunch of other stuff, we didn't get our chance to get the White Wolf, so that's kind of a missed opportunity there. And so we won't be able to craft everything. Even if I could kill enough bears, which I won't be able to do at this point, to make a full bear outfit, we wouldn't be able to make the White Wolf jacket. Oh, apparently it's the only thing that we haven't learned how to do because we haven't had it. Supposedly we've made everything else. I'm not seeing anything that comes to mind that we missed. Did we make the Elder jacket? Hold on. Did we make this? Oh, I don't have the leather kits. Okay, I used the leather kits for probably for the wolf outfit, for the standard wolf outfit, because that is a different trophy too. Okay, well, we'll try to make that if we can, because that will It'll at least help us out a little bit. But we probably won't be able to make the bear outfit, and we've made everything else. And now I've prattled on, and now it's raining. But that's fine. We do need a little bit of sleep, and we have a shelter on our raft. So we're all right. We're good to go. No worries. Is it raining already? Not yet. Okay. All right. Let's explore what I'd like to do. Oh, hi. What I would love to do. A couple things. One thing that I don't think we're going to be able to do is we probably won't reach 20 poisoned wolves, but we're going to try. The trophy's called either Locusta or Locusta. Not exactly sure if it's supposed to be a different language or if it's some made-up word or what, but I apologize for not knowing the reference. But 20 poisoned wolves is what we need for that trophy. Oh, we have a bear. We have a bear. Okay. So there's also a trophy for eating all the bad stuff. Unless, that's the bear growling at us now. Unless we do get some spoiled fish from a bear cave, we won't be able to do that either. So it's not really worth going for if we can't get it. We have a couple rapids here, so I could make at least make one. Yeah, I'll take it just in case. I think I have more than enough raft schematics, but what the heck are they called? The frickin' thing that I was just talking about, the leather kit. I don't think I have any rabbit hides. I'm so sorry. gotta get my head on straight. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and make a box trap, and we can't because we have too much stuff. We're gonna put this in Aesop's. You know, just for fun. Even though, like I said, we probably can't do it, but there we go. I just ate some bad stuff. Go ahead and get rid of the rest of it. Now what is this? Pants, boarhide pants. Oh, we have more than enough nuts and bolts. And more than, yeah. What the heck? Why don't we have any more upgrades? I guess we just haven't gone to a marina since. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and put that in. Whoop. My bad. That go for a minute. I mean, I may as well. Did I searched this already? Yeah, rags. Let's see what the situation is with my resources as far as making spear traps, because it would be groovy if I could make enough. Looks like I can make almost. I can make 2, and I have 1. Which is great and all, but I mean, I think I have some arrows. I don't have arrows. If I make more than one arrow, then I won't have enough saplings to make the other spear traps. So oh, wait a minute. No, you need 3 spear traps. You need 3. Yeah, you need 3 of each. So you can only make 2. Alright. Let's take a quick look around. Without aggroing the bear. Oh, there's a whole area over here. Well, I may as well hunker down then, because those rabbits aren't going to come out for a while. They won't come out until the daytime. Supposedly. Alright. I need the sleep. Let's go ahead and take it. Hope you guys are having a good Friday night. Now, Saturday morning. Typically, I don't really have a chance to stream before midnight on any given night because I've got a whole family here, and we've been, I mean, we were in lockdown. Now it's getting kind of, oh, we got mulberries back here. It's been pretty nice now, you know. Things are opening back up. Ooh, I got one. And it's getting warmer, and we have places to go and things to do. Fully vaccinated, so and once the state decides whether or not we're allowed to take our masks off, as was dictated by the government, then we don't have to worry about that anymore. But you know what? I'm probably gonna keep it. Probably gonna keep it on for now. I don't want to be one of those guys, you know, who just goes around town thinking that he's better than anybody else and doesn't have to wear a mask. I think it's the right thing to do to keep it on. And make a leather kit. I think I need 2 of them for the jacket. No more saplings. I didn't by chance store some on the boat, right? That would be kind of silly. I wouldn't expect I would do that. Let's see. No. We got a bunch of hides. Oh yeah, moldy lump. I'm gonna eat that too. That is probably the only plant life I haven't eaten. Let's see what happens. I got parasites, but that's okay. We can handle that. Sumac. There is some sumac. Okay, we have sumac here though. Move to bag. Gotta figure out what plant I haven't eaten yet. I don't think you have to eat uncooked yucca. I know I've eaten some yucca. Oh, you know what I probably haven't eaten? Cattail. Can't eat saplings. Oh, devil's trumpet. Because that is a plant. You know me. I'm always looking for those trophies. I don't really care. I don't mind putting my life in danger. I mean, that also was a bunch of ailments that we just took care of. Oh, that's what it was. I don't remember if I ate any corn that wasn't turned into an ash cake? Chances are I didn't, and that might actually... Oh, never mind. There you go. Okay. Now see, that's something I didn't know. Eating the ash cake represents you eating corn. That must have been what did it. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad that worked out. All right, well, that's one less thing to worry about. Now, we have a bear here, and it's not daytime, so we can see what we're doing a little bit better. Of course, we have our other rabbit. I could certainly make more. I mean, I could just catch a bunch of rabbits and make leather kits. That's probably some gripping entertainment here. But I might have to count my losses and just go ahead and not worry about it. Because you can only do so much, unfortunately, with what you have. It's raining again. Well, this is the area. It's pretty common. You're not gonna have a lot of dry time. It's gonna get cold and wet. There's gonna be bears. They're gonna try to kill you. Do I want to do anything about him? I mean, again, I don't have enough to make 3 spear traps and 2 arrows. I have enough to make 3 spear traps and 1 arrow. But that's it. So, let's go. Let's go ahead and cook that meat, though. One of the, in my previous, the last account that I did, I played this game on and did a platinum run. I'm gonna make that Elder Wolf jacket. The ailments and the deaths gave me a lot of problems, and the one thing that is the hardest to do is to die of hypothermia, because you have to, I mean, it's easy enough, but you can't, like I said before, you can't do it until you're in these areas where it's just super cold and wet. Otherwise, you end up accidentally warming up. It's a horrible life to live, where you have to deal with these horrible things that keep you alive, in a survival game. That's a joke. Let's make that into rags. A ton of rags here. Well, I can put the penicillin back in the raft. Can I make water? Yes, okay. May as well make the best of this rain. The next upgrade we're going to get is the Water Purifier. If we can get both the purifier and the engine, that's another trophy done. The repair 1,000 points of damage is usually doesn't happen in a campaign. You get kind of used to how to steer this thing. It's it's meant to be kind of cumbersome when you first play the game. You're meant to feel like you can't steer the raft, but eventually you get used to it. I think I have enough schematics at this point. Pick up some cattails. So we got forager. That was for eating every kind of plant, which another pouch. Which was, let's see if I can rattle them off from the top of my head. The garlic. Oh, hi. Are you gonna charge it? Yes, you are. Yes, you did. Okay, great. Thanks for doing that. Let's go fix that up. He's still kind of following me. Garlic, corn, which we apparently we were able to do through an ash cake. The cattails. I did eat the devil's trumpet. I don't remember if that's one of the ones you have to eat. I just did it just in case. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this off the top of my head while I'm streaming. I may have to look it up. Oh, what do we have? Do we have anything over here? Jerky. You can hold on to that schematic. No thanks. I probably should have taken it anyway. Now I have enough saplings to make a third spear trap to kill a bear. Or a fourth, I should say. It's a little hard to see the boar at the moment, so I might move along and give up on this place. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna clear up anytime soon. Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the raft, and we're gonna head out. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't remember off the top of my head what the other plants are. I wish I had that in front of me, but I'm watching the stream on my phone, and my tiny little laptop can't handle me doing anything else except for the Elgato capture when I'm streaming, so unfortunately I can't provide that. Eventually, if things go well and if people catch on to my channel, I will maybe I'll spring for that thing just popped up right the worst time. I might try for like a high-powered PC. I might be able to do a setup where I was thinking of maybe moving my PS4 into. Oh, come on. There we go. It does that sometimes. Sometimes it'll glitch a little bit, or you'll see Scout here, and then her little torch that she has, her little flashlight, will be like all the way back here. One time, I think she crawled out like she was about to die. You know, it's some more. We got some more friends. Go ahead and see. I could drink that alcohol for another. It's either like eating the bad stuff or it's an ailment. I think being drunk is an ailment. I think that's how it works. Okay. So we're going for Locusta. Also, tainted meat or bait is something else you can eat for iron stomach, I think is what it's called. Wow, okay, that's already 20. Never mind. There you go. So that is for poisoning, I believe it's supposed to be for poisoning 20 wolves. That's what the trophy description said. I feel like I haven't done 20. I feel like I haven't at least given 20 wolves tainted meat yet in this campaign. But, you know, there's a first for everything. I don't know what that meant. What I'm saying is, it is possible. It is possible. I don't really need anything other than for these wolves not to kill me, so should I take their meat? I may as well. Just the meat, though. I don't need the bullhide. Oh, yes, take that. Oh, inventory is full. We'll drink now. I'm drunk. I'm drunk. The only problem with that is I think if you do a lot of drinking, you could end up I think dying of thirst. Or what does it do? No, oh, your fatigue. It makes you fatigued. That's what it does. Okay. I remember it had some kind of bad effect on you. But we are knocking out a bunch of stuff here on our way to, yeah, inventory's full. On our way to the end game here. The only kind of drawback from this game is, if you're working on some of those cumulative trophies, you don't know exactly when you're going to stumble upon the end game. Stumble upon the 10th region and at the end of the game. And once you do, you can't do anything to stop it. So, if you're working on, crafting every item or fully upgrading your raft, all those kind of things that you can't do all at once because it's a procedurally generated game and you need supplies, you need to collect them all and do all that kind of stuff that you need to do to make that happen. It's easy to get to the end and be missing things that you wanted to get done. And in some cases, you have to restart and do a whole other campaign in order to get to it. So, what I typically do is snakes. I didn't hear snakes. The problem is when it's raining, it's the worst time for snakes because they hide really well. Wow, we were standing over here and we could have gotten bitten. They hide really well, and you don't hear them hissing, and you don't see them when their heads will pop up and you get the little indication that they're making noise. It's kind of hard to see. I think, what is that? That's a yucca. Okay. I apologize. I lost my train of thought there for a second. Oh yeah. So what I was going to say is typically what I do is I keep an eye on the mileage and the day. We've traveled 36 miles, and it's day 34. So we probably have another snake. We have another, I would say, between 3 and 4 miles to go, or 5 or 6 days. It's right around the 40s is where you're going to finish your game. You're gonna get to the end. It's usually I would bank more on the 40 miles than the 40 days. But I've had it where on like day 38, I'm sorry, on mile 38 is where you end up arriving in the 10th region. And we're gonna probably hit it fairly soon. New Jersey Liquors. What? I should definitely have enough to upgrade. We got to get to a marina. We will definitely have our chance to get to a marina before we get to the end. But I mean, as you can see, I've only been able to kill 2 bears. I just haven't had the resources. I've probably seen 3 or 4 bears, but I was only able to kill 2 of them. And one of them I had to use an arrow to do it. But I could have killed him with a spear trap. Just do we're definitely going to have enough nuts and bolts and lumber to make everything we need. Grab that sapling just in case. No, inventory's full. Move the jerky over to Aesop. So the trophies that are kind of sticklers are crafty is a real hard one to get. It's hard to keep track, first of all, what you've crafted, and then I was going through the old conversations on PlayStationTrophies.org, and so many people say, they've crafted every single item, they've tried to do every single item twice, and it's just still not popping. For me, I think I had to create aloe. Okay. I had to create, I think it was a pair of rabbit hide pants or something, which I was 99% sure I'd already crafted at least once before in that endless run. And all these were, everything I crafted was in one run. It wasn't like over the course of 2 campaigns and 2 endless runs. But, on Endless, I made sure I kept track of everything that I crafted and used the same method that I used in this one, where I make the insulated stuff first, because once you discard the clothing that you're already wearing, you can't make insulated. You can't make items for the insulated outfit. No longer available for you to do, because you have to use the clothes that are already on your person. So I'm just gonna go to the marina. I mean, I'm doing pretty good. There's not much else I need to do here, and I'm not in a rush to necessarily finish this run. But I just see no point in collecting anything else. It might just barrel through to the end. Man, I totally forgot my train of thought there. Felt like it was important too. Okay, we gotta move some stuff around. Let's go ahead and move 2 of these. Here I was boasting about how I should have enough for everything, and I don't think I do. I honestly don't think I do. I have enough nuts and bolts to make 5. I think I need 6. We'll make 4 for now and see. Let's see what we can do. I mean, we'll obviously be able to make at least one of the 2. And then we could probably use some upgrading as well on the raft. Looks a little bit banged up. So we have 4 and 4. I could make 1 more framework, but we need 3 for this, and we need 3 for this. So, kind of stinks, because I feel like, I mean, usually the marina is the one thing that almost always pops up in your travels, especially on Endless. Oh. Okay. Well, apparently we got the trophy without even updating, upgrading the raft motor. That's kind of surprising. But typically, you should also get the raft motor. Yeah, I don't know why I got Seafarer. Unless that's the one for upgrading 1,000 1,000 points of light. No, 1,000. I don't know. Let me see. I just remembered I can look on my phone. Let's see what that is. Look, Augusta's 20 wolves with tainted meat. Yeah, so that's right. Terraphobia is another one we'll have to work on at some point. That's but that really, you can't do that until you. I mean, you could try to do it on the campaign, but you have to get a raft motor early, and you have to go like 10 full miles without stopping for that one. So I usually save that for endless. Field medic, 30 afflictions. I think we already have that one. Fully upgrade your raft in a single playthrough. Seafarer. Okay. So that is the trophy I thought it was. And we have yet to upgrade the raft motor, but, you know, it is what it is. It works for me. Alright, so we'll keep moving on. If I can, I would still love to do that. I'd still love to make sure that all this weak meat we're wasting. I got hypothermia, look at that. How great for me. That's actually horrible. I should probably get over to the boat. Right now I'm gonna die. That's not good. That is not good. Come on. I know. Am I gonna make it? Let's see. Alright, let's use the stove. This will fix me right up. We should be good. Alright, and we're kindling. There we go. And we're crafting. Okay. Let the game reset there. I'm very surprised that even happened too. Oh wait. What are we having? Hey Craig. Yeah, I watched your 8-hour playthrough of this game. I didn't watch all 8 hours, but I guess you played on endless for like 7 or 8 hours. So if you want tips, feel free to check out my YouTube channel, Penny Sticks, on YouTube. I have a whole bunch of other. Oh yeah, that's the part. Tips on some of it, but if you were just playing it to have fun, which it looks like you did, because it can absolutely be rough. And that's kind of the nature of the game. It's why it's so much fun. I love how difficult it is, you know. But because once you understand what you need to do, it just flows, and you just feel, you know. I don't know. Look at this. Well, this is actually the end of the game. I was also going to tell you, since you haven't played the campaign, this is going to probably spoil it for you. He kept dying. Yeah, definitely. Oh, this is going slow. Yeah, and endless, that is quite a way to start too. Because the campaign will start you out so much easier. In the first 3 or 4 regions, all you have to worry about is a couple rabbits, and it's warm weather, and there's plenty of vegetation and stuff. But diving right into endless, that was brave. I'm going to be streaming survival exploration and water-based games, so I really want to keep playing. Oh, that's quite a genre right there. Water-based games and survival. That's actually kind of my forte too. So Everyone, keep an eye on Craig here. It's I'm old Craig 420. Keep an eye on him because he's doing the same thing I'm doing. So definitely keep tabs on you. No, but this game is one of my favorites. It's fantastic. Mostly because of the music too. Music doesn't hurt. Oh, you started Stranded Deep. It's hard, huh? And you lost, yeah. I haven't checked it out yet. I know that it's free this month on Plus. Probably something I should look into soon. Because I was thinking about it because it does seem like it would be right up my alley. I don't know if there's a guide out yet for it. Maybe it's something worth checking out. Maybe I could even write up the guide. A good rage content, yeah. Oh, and the music's good too on that one? Oh yeah. Yeah, this is PlayStation. I notice you stream on PlayStation as well, directly on the PlayStation 4. My problem is my content's usually about trophy guides, and the only problem with PlayStation is on Share Factory and live from PlayStation, they don't show the trophies popping. So it's kind of pointless for me to stream if I'm trying to show how to get the trophies and you don't see the trophies actually pop. So I have to go through my teeny tiny laptop here and use a capture card to actually show the trophies pop. Oh, you're on mobile? Oh, here we go. Yeah, for the longest time, I didn't even have a laptop. And I just got the capture card a couple months ago. Here we are at the Kingdom. And I've been kind of testing out different ways to stream. And before then, I did use the PlayStation to do all streaming and all video capture for through Share Factory. So this is the Kingdom. This is the end. And here we have the backpack that we found at the very beginning of the game. Oh, thank you. He says, "Congrats, bro. I'll check that YouTube out too." The channel it's youtube.com Pennysticks, PENNYSTICKS. Like the pretzels. I don't know if they have them where you're at, but Pennysticks is a brand of pretzels in Pennsylvania, where I'm from. I think you can get them around most of the country. And I'm waiting for that brand deal from them if they ever discover. Yeah, I know. It's hard not to stream, you know. It's hard to get away from it, but I appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping in. And I'm about to probably call it a night as well. Got an early morning tomorrow. And since we're heading in here a lot earlier than I thought we would, I probably will end the stream. Unless I go for a second one. Oh, Scranton, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm more the Allentown, Bethlehem area. But I'm familiar with Scranton. That's great. So we took care of a lot of the trophies in this one run. The next big thing to do is a second campaign run where we don't kill any animals. Now, All you have to do is make sure that you don't personally kill any animals. The animals can kill each other, and then you can get their meat and skin. Um, there is also some other trick that I've discovered. You can like set up. You can't like set a spear trap. 200 days. 200 days. What? Of course. This is the third time I've platinumed this game. I'm going for my third platinum on this game on a third account. Yeah, it's 200. Yeah, you mean 200 miles on Endless, right? I mean, it takes a long time, but that's honestly that's the kind of stuff that's like worth streaming because you never know what you're going to run into in this game when you're on in Endless. Yeah, yeah. This is my European account that I created. I think I created this just so I could buy another copy of Sound Shapes back in like, oh, geez, 2017, 2016. I don't even remember what year it was. Um, oh, you're new? Okay, that's fine. No worries. No worries. You have a lot of content though, so that's great. Um, yeah. Let me get my water. Yeah, I created this, and then I ended up using it for a few trophy guides, just because I typically play the game and then decide to write the trophy guide if I like it, and then I need to actually show the trophies popping again, so I need a secondary or third account. My secondary account is actually my wife's account, which we created just so she could play Little Big Planet when we first got the PS3, because there was Sly Cooper was one of the characters you could be, and I think Captain America was like her main skin to wear in Little Big Planet, but she only played it for like a couple weeks, and then it was basically just mine for the next 7 years or so. Okay, so that's the first run. I think maybe 12:45. I was planning on playing. What do I have to do? Skip. Okay. I was planning on playing until 2. So maybe what we'll do is maybe we'll start a second. Maybe we'll do the second campaign. We'll start that up. I just have to remind myself what I need to do here. Um, let's go back to the main menu. I don't want to do an endless run just yet. Um, Actually, it's not a bad idea to end this one real quick. Let's see. Nice. Yeah, yeah, you have to have your own YouTube account in order to sub. So you definitely, I mean, and it's so easy to move over some of your Twitch streams over to YouTube. It's that's the whole reason I started streaming from Twitch. It was like, well, I needed more content for my YouTube, so um, you just make it, you hit a button, and it sends it right over. You just have to. I mean, you're already recording your streams. You already have that set up, so you can just send it right over to YouTube. But I appreciate that. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do another. We're gonna do another campaign. I'm going to pull up Twitch on my laptop here because my eyes are not working very well. I must be getting some allergies, but it's hard to read the chat on my tiny little phone here. So we're going to switch to this. The last time I did this, it shut my stream down at one point, but I don't care. We'll keep it alive. We'll keep it going. Yeah. You started streaming because you didn't want to buy a capture card. That was kind of like my plan in the beginning, and then I got laid off from my job, and so I had to give my laptop away. And so then it came to the point where it's like, well, why not buy myself another laptop? And since I had the laptop, I figured, well, why not buy a capture card? And so on and so forth. And, that's why I ended up going this route. But it is, especially with PlayStation, they make it so easy to stream and to make videos and do all that stuff. Like I said, the only problem is, as a trophy guide writer and a content creator for trophy guides, it's just a pain in the butt that they don't show you actually get the trophies. All right. So we're gonna do the animal friend run here, and let me see. Hold on one second. Yeah, I mean, and this is the Elgato HD 60S, I think, and it was like 150, I think, was it on? Or maybe it was closer to 200, which is not small change, but at the same time, it's worth it, If I ever get to 50 followers, then maybe I can make a little bit of that money back, Or if I get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, maybe I'll get a little ad revenue, but I doubt it. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Streaming from the PlayStation definitely gets the job done. They make it super easy. I'm just double checking here. I know there's 2 or 3 things that I typically want to do when we start out a new run. 20 miles, every affliction, 10 stacked afflictions, 50 articles of clothing. We're not there yet. We did Death on the Trail, Terraphobia we have to do on Endless, 20 churches. Okay, we got all the story ones. Crafty, still gonna have to be on Endless. Animal Friend, that's the one we're gonna work on. First days, Endless. Afflictions, 40 days, Endless. Okay, these are all Endless trophies. Gotta get a bear. You love the starting island. It's so nice to have forever stats. We already upgraded the raft all the way. We never ended up getting the motor though. Arrows, 40 days, Endless. 100 miles on Endless. Full set of Kill a Bear. I know there's something else I need to keep in mind as we start. No, apparently not. I guess those were all Endless ones. Well, yeah. I mean, and again, on Endless, shit can hit the fan real quick. I mean, you can go to your first island and meet a bear. And again, I apologize. I don't remember if I watched exactly. I don't remember how long I watched. I just noticed it was like, wow, look at that, 7 or 8 hours. It's crazy. I unfortunately don't have time to. I can only stream at night when everyone else is asleep. So I can't stream for 8 hours. I guess I probably could try one day, but then my boys would be waking up for school. Well, it's a Saturday tomorrow, so. But we have a Cub Scout event that we have to leave the house at 8 a.m. No, yes, leave the house at 8 a.m. So I'm not streaming for 8 hours tonight, that's for sure. Alright, so this is Animal Friend campaign run. So, like I said, the only thing we have to keep in mind is don't kill any animals. Typically, I like to have as much jerky on hand as possible because it's going to be hard to get meat, and quite frankly, it's a little harder to survive. You're young and lucky to be single. Yeah, that's, I definitely, I have to say though, I wouldn't have, well, I probably would have a PlayStation if I didn't have, if my wife didn't buy it for me for Christmas back in 2010, the PS3. I'm sure I would have gotten one on my own. Yeah, oh, exactly. Yes, because you're single, you get to play for 8 hours. Yeah, I often fantasize about how great it would be to be able to play for 8 hours and not have my twins screaming at me to make them food, or my wife yelling at me for playing video games, which, she's okay with it. I have to keep in mind not to kill any animals. Not that we're going to see any animals probably for a while. We'll grab some dandelions just in case we can use them. Make some dandelion tea. So the big thing that you're going to run into is a lot of the animals are going to try to kill you, and you can't kill them in order to, be able to go around, each island. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We're starting anew here. Let's go ahead and eat. Get rid of that. Charcoal. We'll move to Aesop. Oh, 3 moldy lemons. Oh, that's right, because I picked one up at the beginning. And then we got only 3 dandelions. I bet I could find a 4th one. That's right, we don't have any water yet. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Yeah, it's the one thing I don't like about the beginning, especially going from a long run into the beginning of a new run. I don't like having only 12 spaces in my backpack and 12 in the raft. By the end of it, you have 24 spaces here, and no, not 24. You have more than 24. 28, and then 24 in the raft. Okay, picked up the charcoal in case we need to make another water filter. and I think we're good to go. Oh yeah. I mean, this is a survivalist game. You need you need big pockets, and so does your boat. You know, your boat needs pockets too. But one thing that we didn't get in the last run is we didn't meet up with Helen Crow, which is the final NPC we need to meet in order to get what the heck is it called? It's a trophy where you talk to all the peeps, all the people that you meet. Oh, let's get rid of this. Let's go. I'm just gonna get rid of the moldy lump. I don't need it. Put this in there. Splint as well. Water filter too. Yeah. Okay. Corn. Very good to have. Yeah, isn't she? She's one of the better characters. I mean, they're all pretty decent, decently little built characters. Of course, you know it's just 2 or 3 exchanges of dialogue. Well, I was about to try to kill these bunnies. I gotta stay focused and not do that. But yeah, she's one of the cooler characters. I definitely think she's one of the cooler ones. An old lady with a shotgun, who just seems just kind of hip, you know. It's a hip lady. The feral children, I know, you know, the boys running around. I mean, not running around, swinging side to side, and the sisters. Well, they're friendly. They're, you know, they mean well. Those kids, they're good kids. They mean well. Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody has kind of a southern. Oh, I did not need to do that. I forgot. I only have 1 water bottle, or jar. It's kind of like everybody's given kind of a Dust Bowl kind of, you know, like 1920s, southern, western kind of drawl to their language, and the kids give you stuff. In Endless, a lot of the NPCs will give you things. Sometimes Cocteau, the Gravedigger, he might trade you something. There's one guy, pretty rare to run into him. Crap, I can't remember his name. In the campaign, you run into him at Angel Yards, which is the second of 3 specific locations that you only see during the campaign. And he fixes your boat in the campaign. And in Endless, he'll kind of fix up your boat for free if you run into him. The boat riddle? The boar riddle? I don't know what you mean. Oh, boar. Well, speaking of the devil. Oh, the quilts. You know what? That's the one thing I haven't really revisited in a lot of my playthroughs. I don't remember what the quilts say. Yeah, that John Boar. Yeah, I think it's kind of like another. You know how like in BioShock, and things like that. You get all sorts of audio logs, and they kind of build like their own stories. I think it's like building some other secondary story within the game. I don't really remember the gist of it, but yeah, I think a lot of them are riddles and just kind of limericks and things like that, that are just meant to just kind of give you something else to read, a little flavor text. I think I'm gonna take a quick snooze here. Oh, my coffee's gone cold. You know what? I should probably pick up as many cattails as I can. We don't want to run into a shortage of those. You had to read it 8 times and you thought you were having a stroke. Let's get some insulated. Oh, come on with this inventory. I've had enough. What should we do? I should have made ash cakes. Oh, never mind. I was at the campfire before the farm. I need those though. I need tinder. Yeah, we'll move a bunch of this stuff over. This way we'll have it at least close by. Kind of want all this stuff still in my... I have a lot of cattails. Well, I have too many cattails. There, okay. That should be good. I appreciate that so much. I've been doing this for a couple months, just testing out a couple things, but I definitely appreciate that. All right, let's go ahead and put those on. My profile made you uneasy. Oh, were you looking at the picture, my avatar? On here? Because I think it is the same on YouTube as well. That's actually... No, it's not the Tin Man. It's the Imaginary Invalid from, well, it's an artist rendition of the Imaginary Invalid from Moliere's play, which is about an old man who thinks he always thinks he's dying. And I took on kind of the name of Imaginary Completionist, right, from the Wizard of Oz, I see. Imaginary Completionist because I tried to keep a completionist account for a while once I started trophy hunting, and eventually I had a bad run of trophies, and I played Uncharted 3 like 2 months before they turned 5 of their DLCs into trophied DLCs, and all 5 of those like heavily multiplayer, impossible to get pretty much unless you spend like your entire life playing the game. And from that point on, I could never keep 100% account. So I kind of decided I'm always trying to be a completionist, but I never fully get there. Never fully get there. And now I have like 30, I think, incomplete games because I've given up on trying to keep it. What I found was the more the more time I spent obsessing over finishing games, finishing DLCs, going for those hard to get platinums, the less fun I was having. Yeah, Uncharted 3 definitely ruined me. Well, what also happened at the same time, I was playing The Walking Dead, Telltale's Walking Dead, and it was, it's episodic, and they were releasing an episode, because there's 5 episodes altogether. They released like one episode every like 3 months at the beginning, but towards the end of when I think we were all waiting around for the final 2 episodes for like 5 or 6 months each, and it just got to the point where I wasn't sure I was ever going to complete it, And there's plenty of other games that did that to me, but Uncharted 3 was the worst. That was, I love Naughty Dog as a developer, but I hated the fact that they released all those DLCs with trophies. It just bothered the heck out of me. And I have friends who spent literally years trying to find all those treasures. They did get it eventually, but I'm not much of a multiplayer guy. I don't really have the time to hook up with friends and play like that. So I decided to give it a pass, and of course now you can't get it. Server's done. So that's definitely one list I'm never gonna finish. Let me see what else is on here first. I have to constantly remind myself not to kill these animals. Oh, ants. Actually, I'm gonna let myself get the ant sting. So let's see what this says. Big John Boar, I see what you're saying, kept his own counsel, had his own opinions about things. The more facts presented proved contrary, the more he'd dig in deeper. That's what they want you to think, he'd fuss. Never rightly could say who they were supposed to be, but stayed put just the same. Oh, you got ant bites and you didn't take care of it and you got sepsis. Yeah, that's actually one of the deaths you need for a trophy. I was basically just allowing myself to get the ant bite as an ailment, since I have aloe. That's all you got to do. And look, cured. Stroke. That's all you had to do. All right. I'm gonna make as much vegetation as I can. Oh, come on with this. Oh, you know what? Here, let's go ahead and eat this. I'm gonna hold off on making the dandelion tea. I know we have a bunch of dandelions. And the one thing we can, if we're careful, we can avoid is the snake bites, but we can't avoid the wolves and the bears and the boars attacking us if they get to us, because we can't kill them. So in the beginning, when you start, you can choose either Aesop as a male dog or Daisy as a female dog, and it's the only difference. And by default, it's Aesop if you don't change it. And I did change it to Daisy, which... Oh. Interesting. I don't think I ever noticed that. Usually I just pick Aesop anyway. But that's actually kind of something I didn't know. Apparently, maybe they didn't code it to change the name of the dog's bag to the proper name if you change it to Daisy. Well, we're going to attempt... No, yeah, we're not going to get crafty on this because we're not going to be able to kill. And we're not going to get bear hides. We're probably not even going to get a lot of wolf hides. Or rabbit hides, for that matter. So we're not going to be able to craft. Yeah, exactly. It is like that online. I did not realize that that happened. son of a bitch, lazy ass coders. Yep. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I wanted to go this way. Let's see if I can make it. I should also probably focus on letting the raft get banged up so I can do 1,000 points of damage here. Damage repair, I should say. And I probably... I should try to hit that farm too. So definitely picking up as much vegetation as possible is definitely a good thing to do on this run, because otherwise you might starve to death. And you don't want to do that. That's a general rule. Come on. So this is probably going to be challenging. Usually what I tend to do, and I might start over again. What I tend to do is I like to... what I probably should have done... No, it wouldn't have worked because I've tried that before. Yes, exactly. That's actually what I was going to say. What I have thought of doing in the past is playing on survivalist and then like killing some rabbits, making some pouches, putting it in Aesop's bag, and then dying, and then starting a new playthrough with these extra pouches so I could just pop them in and I have a larger inventory, and I could also save some jerky and stuff in Aesop's bag. But then what happens is when you start the next run, you have to keep it as survivalist, which means if you die, you got to start all over again. Yeah. Carry over inventory. Yeah, I mean it's the roguelite part of the game that makes it so much fun. All right, now you need to go over here. I want to take this. That's not where it is. It's over here. But we're gonna run into issues because we can't make the warmest outfits. We can't. There's a lot of stuff you can't do without animal hides, and pretty much everything that you're used to having when you can kill the animals. Let's see if I can get over. I will not be able to get over there. No, too far. All right. Yes, the respawn works for the campaign. When you're playing endless, you can't really do anything. But there is a trick, it auto saves every single time you get to an island. So if you know you're about to die, just pause, go to the main menu, and then when you're at the menu screen, hit continue, and that will it'll start you at the beginning of that island again. On endless, on survivalist, on anything, as long as you catch it before the death actually happens. You thought the whole game was endless death? No. No, play on Traveler, and that way you can restart from. Well, I mean, basically, you start from the last checkpoint, which is usually when you enter a region. It'll make an autosave there, and it'll allow you to start from each region out of the 10 regions. But endless itself is fully roguelite. So if you're playing endless and you die, you do have to start over again. But that's where Aesop's bag comes into play, because you can store a bunch of stuff. And use it. I mean, of course, it's only 6 items, but still, it's better than nothing. I made the stone knife. I don't think I made the other thing. I'm probably not going to be making arrows, because I really have no point in making them. I can't use them. That's what that... Oh, there's poison ivy. Oh, I don't have aloe. Never mind. Devil's Trumpet. Oh yeah. Roguelites, roguelikes, rogues. I don't know. I can't really name any game that's current that isn't a full-on rogue. Mostly everything I can think of is like roguelites or roguelikes. If I had a PS5, I probably would definitely be going for that Returnal. Because that looks like a really difficult game, but a really fun game. You rarely finish campaigns. Yeah. I can't. My OCD won't let me. It won't let me just start something and not care. There's something inside of me that just constantly reminds me that I have to finish it. Yeah, I'm only mildly familiar with Risk of Rain. When I think of it, though, unless I'm confusing with a different game, I think... Is that like kind of like an 8-bit game that's... Oh. Uh-oh. Not steering too well. Sorry, I was watching the chat. These rocks are too close together. Come on. I might actually be dying earlier than I planned. The first Risk of Rain is 2D, and the second one looks like Returnal? Because the sequel is 3D. Okay, cool. Yeah, the image in my head for Risk of Rain is... It's like pixel art for the first one. I can't really picture the second one, but I do remember it having a sequel, so that makes sense. 8-bit, okay. Let's see what else we got here. We got a boar over here. And now he knows I'm here. Okay. I do have a splint, but I'd rather not use it yet. Trying to get him to move away from the car. Let's see if I can get this before getting hit. Probably not. Ah, my inventory's too full. Okay. Alright, well, let's get over here. Risk of Rain is a good arcade game. Yeah, it's one I never really looked too far into because I think I heard it was quite difficult to complete. Lately, what I've been doing is using these secondary accounts to play games, just to test them out. Or games that maybe I don't want on my profile. But a few games have come out lately that curious about. But best to leave off the profile. I can make more. Oh, good. I have 2 corn to make ash cake. I need to make the stone hammer. And why am I not making that yet? I should have enough flint. Maybe I don't. Oh, I need another flint. Okay. No, I have not. I haven't checked out Twitch's banned games list. Being very new to the scene, I wouldn't really attempt to. But it's almost like an ad for the worst game titles you could ever think of. Well, and I'm sure on PC there's probably a bunch more that people have tried to stream, or because I would think you probably are guaranteed more views if you stream things that are a little not safe for work or home or anywhere. Yeah, all PC. Yeah. Unrated. Yeah, but PlayStation's getting a few more risque titles. I mean, they've had a few in the past, but there's a few hidden ones that have been making the rounds lately, and some of them are easy platinums. So that's why I got kind of. Oh, jeez. Yeah, who would think you could stream a simulator like that? That's not. Yeah, I don't even want to say it. Just because I don't want Twitch thinking I'm even thinking about that kind of stuff. And yeah, that other one, terrorists, and it's horrible. Let's see if we can find Helen Crow here at the farm. Some more corn. Corn is always good in this run. Another thing to always collect whenever you can is the cattails. Put this in Aesop's bag. Nuts and bolts, Aesop. Stitching kits, Aesop. There's going to be a lot less need for stitching kits in this run. When you came across the The band list? You were shook? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the two things you absolutely need in this game, because in the past, I haven't hoarded them enough, are the cattails and the saplings. Whenever you see them, and endless, oh, forget it. I mean, because endless, you could get to a run, you get to a region where, like those slow, the regions where everything's dry, and the water runs real slow. Hey, there's Helen. And there's Chatty. That's what we needed. Helen was the last one we needed. So we had Helen here. We have the feral kids. We have Cocteau, who's the gravedigger. We have the dude who fixes your boat. That's at Angel Yards. I forget his name. Ulysses? Irving? I don't know. Something like that. Swanky old gal, yeah. Nice. And Flim Flam, the guy that you meet at the radio tower, and Magnolia, which I don't remember actually seeing Magnolia in the first run. Magnolia is she looks kind of like a the 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 bad witch from Cinderella. I guess is the best explanation of what she looks like. But you typically find her at the gas stations because they're all called Magnolia gas stations. Supposedly she owns them. She's like the gas manager, I guess. But yeah, so those are all the NPCs you need to bump into, and Helen here was the last one we needed to find, so that takes care of that. All right, and of course she invites us to use her home, which we are going to use. Let's loot it first. She won't shoot us for taking whatever is in her home. It's not like Skyrim where you go into somebody's home and you take something and they call the guards for you. Got chicken coop back here. It'd be great if you could give me some chickens so I don't have to kill any animals. But there are no chickens in this game. Oh, do I need water? May as well drink. I don't think I have inventory for it, but I may as well grab this sumac. Oh, you know what? I can't do anything of it. Oh, no, yes, I can. Yes, I can. I'll grab that just in case. Let's clean up some of this. I'm going to probably leave the lumber and nuts and bolts on the raft as much as possible. Oh, you know what? I probably shouldn't have done that. Let's see. Let's move this to stop. Move that to the raft. And we'll hold on to the rest of this stuff here for now. We need schematics so that we can improve the raft. Not much going on here. I don't think there's, yeah, it's just pretty much just a church, a few cattails, a boar, and some ants. Ah, look at that. Alright, well, I guess that'll be the end of this island. Thanks for nothing, boar. At least I had enough room in my inventory. So I don't think I can do any upgrades because I don't think I have any schematics, but let's repair what we can, I guess. I want to take stock of it and see how many I have of each. 2 nuts and bolts and 6 lumber, so I'm going to do another lumber. Yeah, that's the big thing is keeping keeping your food level up. Keeping fed, because there's no meat, there's no meat to eat. I mean, and until we get to region like 7, maybe 6, you can't. There's no bears until you get to until you get to like region 6 or 7. So the only thing you can possibly find is a snake killing a rabbit or a snake killing a boar. Yeah, it's basically all you can use is the snakes to your benefit. Here we go. Region 3. It's 135. So I'm sure we could probably get to the radio tower before 2 a.m., at least where I am. So if we can get some schematics, we can actually do some work on the raft. I don't need Devil's Trumpet. Get that yucca. Of course, I knew that was going to happen, but I think I have aloe. I do have aloe. But I also have penicillin. Maybe I will let it turn into sepsis. We'll see. I'll leave you guys in suspense. I'm not gonna collect. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna bother making too many stitching kits because I'm not gonna have the opportunity to make too many pieces of outfits, and there will always be stitching kits to find. So, collecting fish hooks and fishing line, taking up 2 inventory slots. It's not worth it. It's definitely not worth it. So, let's eat these grubs. I don't have dandelion tea. I haven't made sumac tea. I need more jars too. Yeah. I do want to eventually eat all the bad stuff, but in order to do that, I also have to get into a bear cave. So we will see if we'll do that in this run. We might save that for endless. What was it that I wanted in here? Oh, the lumber. Okay. All right. So I'm looking for more flint so I can get the stone knife, or stone hammer, sorry. I don't think I need water yet. There we go. 2 things that we need, and we have no inventory space. Let's see. All right, lumber, rags. We'll make an insulated hat. There's the flint that we need. Okay. I don't have any stitching kits. Let's go back to the raft real quick. And we need to find thin gloves to get the full set of insulated. Full set of insulated clothing, because that's pretty much all we're gonna get for a while. I should definitely get a stove on my raft as soon as I can, because we're definitely gonna come close to dying of hypothermia. It is not an easy task, this animal friend trophy. It almost makes you just want to kill animals just to make it easier. But I do things for the trophies. The music is amazing. It's all the same guy. I messed this up last time. Carl Ragan, I think is how you say his name. In fact, the name of the game is based on one of his song titles. And actually, it played while we were rolling into the final stop there. But yeah, this is one of the bangers. He's got a nice grit to his voice. There was something else I wanted to grab over here. I can't remember what it was. Oh, the flint. Oh, come on. I just picked up something I didn't need to pick up. Oh, let's put that on. Yeah, I haven't. Okay, so when I put it on YouTube, the second video I made, one song got me a copyright, not a strike, but like if I ever get enough subscribers to get ad revenue, all the money would go to them for that video. So it's not like one of those dangerous things, but yeah, for some reason, one of the songs in that one caused YouTube to say, "Oh, guess what? You have a copyright claim." So too bad. So sad. Too bad. You're gonna have to give your money that you're not earning to them for the views. But I haven't seen it come up anywhere else in any of the other uploads. I never ran into it when I uploaded my original trophy guides. Oh, I'm getting really cold. This is way too early to be this cold in the game. I'm wearing the hat. We are going to run into some issues. Yeah, we're probably going to need to use that campfire we made at some point soon. Alright, let's get going. Nope, not gonna happen. Alright, off we go. Hopefully I don't die of hypothermia while I'm on the raft, because there's nothing I can do. Oh man, it looks like it's gonna happen. Yep, there's hypothermia. Alright, probably not gonna happen, but so this might be my first death. Oh, Tiny Cuts is cured. How nice. Yep, there you go. That's a death. So is the nature of this game. But again, since we're on survivalist, not survivalist, traveler, we can start from the previous checkpoint, which is the beginning of Region 3. I mean, again, the only bummer is that you have to watch me replay, pretty much catch up to the last 10 minutes or so. So my apologies, but again, that is the nature of life on the river. I'm gonna skip the bait shop. I don't need that. This way I can warm up at the campfire before it starts to rain. Assuming that we're gonna get the same weather, though it does look like it's gonna rain very soon. Let's get over to that campfire and warm up while we still can. Where is it? Which side is it on? Oh, yeah, this is a completely different version. Again, we're only in Region 3. I'm really surprised we're seeing industrial areas already. Did I accidentally play Endless? I can't remember. Well, obviously not. Alright, so it's going to be completely different than what we just did. Which, is the cool thing about this game. Never know what you're gonna get. Where the heck is the campfire, though? Oh, there it is. I feel like I did this in the last run too, that I actually used the campfire, but then still died of hypothermia. Oh well. Oh, damn it. I always hit the circle button when I'm looking at my inventory instead of going over and continuing to craft items. I think I'm going to focus much more on making tinder than braided cords. Though we do need braided cords to make certain things that we are still going to be able to use. A lot of the braided cords are used in traps and snares and stuff like that. So we'll probably stay away from that for now. But we do still need the stone hammer, because that still needs to be made in this run. Okay, now we can leave. I'm going to make one more penicillin just in case. I should probably move that to Aesop. Oh, no, I have plenty of room. Move it in anyway, who cares? Yes, excellent. I need as many jars as I can get. Let's sleep for 3 hours. And there's that rain. There's a big map on this one. Oh, I may as well fill up that other water jar. That's another tip. Always use the rain to fill up your water. So you don't have to go through water filters and things like that. Did I check to see anything was in here? No. Thanks, Aesop Daisy. I don't know what your name is anymore. I could have sworn I changed it to Daisy. Hopefully there's a marina in our path coming soon. That's too far away, can't make it. Damn. We might be drowning. Okay, there's the marina. I was gonna say we might be drowning soon. That may mean it's going to be longer until we can do the upgrades we want to do, but yeah, because I don't even have as much lumber as I had in the previous. Well, no, I mean I think I had 6 before we died, and I used 2 of them to correct the boat, and I got hit more often with this raft, so that's why we're using the lumber. But at least we can do one upgrade once we have schematics, which we don't have yet, right? Yeah. So the name of the game in this campaign run is to survive, truly to survive. Basically, get in and get out as fast as you can. We're not going to be going for any special. If I have the space, I will take it. Go for. You're gonna lurk and go to sleep, bro. Peaceful game stream. Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, again, like you said, the music and how the water flowing, and it's very soothing. And I do happen to have a kind of an ASMR kind of voice because I have to be quiet so I don't wake anybody up in the house. But thanks, man. I got a calming vibe. I appreciate that. I mean, again, as long as I'm not putting anybody to sleep, but I appreciate you hanging out for as long as you have, man. I'm actually going to be cutting it, probably going to be ending it very soon anyway. Let's go and put this in here. Yeah. You couldn't pin it down what the term was, yeah. Very good. All right. Have a good night. There's a schematic. What can we do here? Let's see. You know what I can do? I can eat both? Yeah, I guess so. It's a tiny bit of a waste. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? No. I'm gonna eat. Yeah, but I can make dandelion tea. Decisions. Oh, look who just decided to come by. Okay. I need that schematic, though. Man, how did I not get killed by those wolves? That was insane. Alright, stone hammer. Oh, I don't have flints. Why is it telling me? Wait a minute, let me check. Do I have flint in here? No. Why did it just tell me that I have the recipe for flint? I mean, for stone hammer. Weird. Yeah, I have not made it yet. Okay. Um. So I actually was able to grab the schematic, it looks like. I don't have any alcohol, so I can't make a torch. That's the best thing to do when you have a pack of wolves on an animal friend run. 'Cause I kind of want to go over there and grab some more of that stuff. I think it was like 2 nuts and bolts. It's worth grabbing. Alright, we're going to make a run for it. Do I have any bandages? I don't have any bandages because I haven't made any... I haven't found any alcohol. So... yeah, let's eat both these ash cakes. And let's drink the water. Okay, so my needs are met, but I really want those nuts and bolts. Okay. Forget it. I'm gonna go watch the playback and find out it was a schematic that I missed. I wasn't able to grab because my inventory or something. Because one thing I definitely need is I need a rudder. Because this thing steers like crap until you get a rudder. And I want to get a stove. But for that I need lots and lots of schematics and nuts and bolts and wood, lumber, you know, so I don't think we're going to be getting that as early as I want to get it. More wolves. Darn it. Might just be one though. He's gonna just stay there and stalk me the whole time. I don't have any way of making a torch to make him avoid me. Yeah. Again, this is the thrill of going for the animal friend trophy. I'm gonna head over to hopefully this campfire if I can make it without crashing. Come on. Because I need more flint. If I make the stone hammer, I get another campfire. Which, I mean, I can make my own campfire. It's not that big of a deal, but it's the principle. Now, because of the rain, campfire is not going to be lit. So I can't run into the protective little area that the campfire makes if there are wolves on this island as well. There's a boar. He doesn't know we're here, so we can keep it that way. hungry. You do not need to be hungry at 2 a.m. Not a good thing. I would love to make some pouches, yes. Too bad I can't. I think 2 aloe is probably enough for this run. Oh, bummer. There's no water. I totally could have filled that up while it was raining. It stinks. Alright, let's see. Maybe there's a spigot. Maybe there's a water spout. Typically in campsites, there is access to water. It's not here though. Yeah, I don't think we're out of luck. I think we're out of luck for that one, but we can grab this. And then I can make the dandelion tea, and I can eat the other 4. So we're actually doing pretty good on nutrition for the moment. Okay. I'm hoping to hit the radio tower kind of soonish. If not, I may actually end before we get there. Because I got shit to do and appointment on Saturday. I think that's from an Ani DeFranco song. I couldn't remember what that quote was from, but I think it's Ani. So hopefully we'll run into some snakes soon. It's a very rocky set of rapids here. I don't know how the heck we're gonna get through this without damaging the raft. Oh boy. And unfortunately, there's not much we can do, especially with a pack of wolves. There's just not much we can do. We gotta get some alcohol. Oh, actually worked. Well, that didn't. Okay, let's see what we can get here. And then I do want to kind of hightail it to Angel Yard, the radio tower, or call it a night. So, I guess let's see how much we can make here. Craft, I mean. I guess the campfires aren't stackable. Darn it. I thought I had enough to make 2 of each, but I don't. Alright, so we got enough for 1 more upgrade, and we can fix up the raft a little bit too. Rudder or storage? Storage is what we're definitely lacking. But we also don't need to keep as many things because we're not killing animals, so we're not going to have skins and things like that. And the rudder, we're just going to keep running into rocks if we can't steer correctly. May not have been the smart choice, but it's my choice, and I'm sticking with it. More wolves. Looks like maybe just one though. I do want to sleep at the church, so I'm gonna ignore him. Oh, stop it. Wonder if that even counted. Doesn't look like it did. No. Looks like I got away with it. Oh, but now he's awake. Hit me this time, that's for sure. What else can I use here? Well, I guess that serves its purpose. Let's move on. I guess the sooner we get to bear country, the better. I mean, that doesn't mean that every time we run into wolves, we're going to run into a bear that's going to kill it for us. But at least we can hope. Not much point in going to that marina, because we can't do anything. Actually, I haven't checked the mileage yet. How far away are we? Yeah, 9.5 miles. We should be reaching the radio tower soon. I hear snakes, and it's the daytime. So it's perfect time if there's rabbits. If there's rabbits, but there might not be. Might just be snakes. There's one right there. Sneaky, sneaky. Let's see. What? Hey, cocktail. What's he gonna give us? Oh, there's a wolf. Oh, this is actually pretty dangerous. I'm just gonna... Alright, he's telling us about sumac tea. So, okay. We got pretty lucky there. Because, I think I've had it in situations where you started the conversation, finally some alcohol. And like an animal will attack you, and you can't exit out of it until you complete the conversation. So, definitely a problem. Another rainstorm, and I didn't fill up my water. Oh, jeez. Don't know what I'm doing here. So I do want to make a bandage as soon as possible, but... Okay, so it would be great if I could get... Oh, it's 3 of them? Oh, this is not going to work in my favor then. I was thinking if it was 1 of them... Alright, yeah, it's not going to work for me. Let's go ahead and scooch on out of here before they kill me. I mean, I probably could have made a torch instead, but I've already got the lacerations, so I may as well use the bandage. Yeah, because there's 3 wolves, I can't really use the snakes to get me some free meals and skins. So we're going to have to probably bail on that idea for now. I need to drink water, and I have a water filter, and I have a way of making a second water filter. But I'm just going to get to the next island first and see whether or not I need to worry about it. I'm going to go to the clinic. This is a bit of a sketchy run, I gotta say. I'm not confident that it's all gonna go in my favor. More freaking wolves. And a pack of them, too. do that. It is getting real late. I gotta stop soon. I was gonna stop when we get to the radio tower, but don't know if I'm gonna make it. And dying of hypothermia didn't help, time-wise. Oh, wait, maybe we're good. Not yet. Not there yet. Let's see if we can use the hardware store to get a few more nuts and bolts. Come on. Alright. Okay, game. Thanks for nothing. I'm not going to that marina now. I have nothing to do with it. No reason to stop. Ugh. I need that rudder. I'm gonna regret going with storage instead of the rudder. But I mean, the raft is in good health, so. Here we go. Okay. So we will end it here. Well, we won't end it here. We'll end it after the radio tower. There should be a campfire at the radio tower that I can warm up at. But, I mean, I gotta say, it's definitely gonna be an interesting run because it is not going well. Okay, can I make it there before I die of hypothermia? Come on. There you go, another reason to build a torch. I think that's what that's for. It's either make a torch or make a campfire. I assume we need to talk to Flim Flam every time, but let's just run through the dialogue real quick. Did you catch all that? Typically, the loudest noise in this game is the gate opening right here. So headphones alert. there was something else that we had to do. I thought the gate opens when you're up there, but maybe it's when we talk to Flim Flam. Maybe he'll trade us like 8 pieces of meat for a sapling or something. Very unlikely. You know what? I'm going to take that. Because if I get some wolf hides, thanks to a bear, it's a lot easier having that on hand. And campfires I can always make later. See what I'm saying? It's freaking loud. Alright. Next stop, Saveville. We're gonna stop at the next destination wherever we can find. Dock. And we're gonna end the game for the night. Could we go any slower? Man, this is feeling like it's taking forever. Alright. Give me a location I can land at. Don't make my raft fall apart. And we should be good. Get some wilderness and liquor store. I am running out of things to eat. So we're gonna run into some issues. Let's quickly look to see what's in here. Lots of good stuff. We got nuts and bolts. I very much expect to see some wolves, yeah. Nuts and bolts. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to, I'm not gonna save, so even if he kills me, as long as I catch it quickly enough. Alright, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna exit out. So we will start from the beginning of that destination. The good news is it's only one wolf. And there's lots of nuts and bolts and lumber and alcohol and something else there that's really going to be useful for us to use. So, not a bad start for Region 5. I'd probably use that alcohol to make a torch. And then I'll probably use the torch to keep myself a little bit safer from the wolf. But something to worry about next time, which probably won't be in, maybe I'll try to get on Sunday night. I might try to do this every other day until this campaign is done, and then we'll figure out the schedule for the endless run, because that's going to take a lot longer. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you learned something. Thanks for chatting with me, Craig. And hope to see you on here again. All right. That's usually my sign off, but I was not ready to sign off. So, hope this helped.